Welcome back to the Well-Regulated Podcast. This is episode number 24. Happy Halloween, everybody. Whoops, almost dropped my phone. Anyway, it's supposed to be a good show, so we'll see what happens. Again, happy Halloween. Hope everybody had fun dressing up. I know I did. Let's check that out. So this Halloween, I went as a paid protester. You can see my stand with Harris. I got my classic mask here, my goggles, and my Hamas headgear. Had my No Kings or whatever sign back there in the background, and had the gas mask ready for when they start throwing the tear gas. You know what I'm saying? So I had a good time. Got to dress up at work. Feedback was great. Gotta say that. So that's pretty awesome. So anyway, we should have a really exciting show. It's been a little bit since I've been with you guys. I've done a couple of videos. We've done a review. I'm sorry. We've done an overview. We've done a how-to, and then we did a review. So all in that order. So check those out if you haven't seen them yet. And what do you say we just get into it? So in top big stories, they finally caught Derrick Groves. Now, if you haven't been following the story, there were 10 inmates that escaped from I guess they call it the Orleans Parish Justice Center. It used to be called the Orleans Parish Prison, and 10 people escaped there. The last one standing was Derrick Groves, and he finally got caught. They found him in Georgia, I believe. So let's check this out. Before we get into that, I just want to ask everybody to follow me everywhere. My link tree is in the description. I got YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, I guess, and X and Instagram. Make sure you follow me in those two places. Definitely make sure you follow me on X and Rumble. I sometimes release videos early there, and I kind of sit on them a little bit on YouTube sometimes. So yeah, follow me there. I'm going to read chats at the end of the show. Last time somebody sent me a Rumble rant, and the little chat thing I have up here doesn't let me know which of those are like paid. So I'll read everything at the end. I have Rumble up here, so I can make sure that you get your acknowledgement right away. If you do send a Rumble rant, I'll interrupt whatever I'm doing, and I'll go ahead and read your chat right away. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So they caught Derrick Groves, and I believe this is the video of where he was found. So let's check this out.
Foxy.
I'm never ready. All right, here we go.
He takes you inside the Atlanta home where police found Derrick Groves with exclusive video of the crawl space police say he was hiding in. Groves' arrest yesterday ended a nearly 5-month manhunt for the last of the 10 inmates who escaped the Orleans jail. Good evening, I'm John Snell.
And I'm Liz Reyes. Gabby Killett is live in Atlanta with a look inside the house and what Groves said today in court.
I got a first-hand look of this hole that Derrick Groves, the Orleans Parish jail escapee, the last one to return to custody 10 out of 10, was hiding in when Atlanta SWAT, U.S. Marshals came yesterday to arrest him at this home on Honeysuckle Lane in southwest Atlanta, Georgia. Now, in the home was drug paraphernalia, a bullet, children's shoes, wigs, clothing, buckets and tinctures labeled with the names of flavors. In that crawl space was right around a basement apartment almost, where there was a refrigerator and a bed that was propped up, that had been propped up.
How many feet of bubble gum is this homie fucking chewing on, bro? Did you see that?
The refrigerator.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. There's got to be at least 40. And what are those, 6 feet apiece? Jesus Christ.
And a bed that was propped up, that had been propped up as far as that search. Now, authorities did track Derrick Groves to this home on Honeysuckle Lane nearly 5 months after authorities say the 4-time convicted killer climbed through a hole behind a jailhouse toilet and scaled a fence to escape from the Orleans Justice Center. Now, Derrick Groves was in court. He waived his extradition this morning. He said that he was ready to go home.
And he was hunkered down there next to the furnace, staying nice and warm, man. All right, so here he is in Atlanta, and I believe he is going to say he wants to be extradited.
You also have the right to remain silent. So let me just ask, though, if you have any questions about your extradition rights. Yeah. And do you want to challenge extradition, or do you want to return to Louisiana?
I want to return where I'm from.
And the home's owner on Honeysuckle Lane, Richard McQueen, did let us inside to see this hole that Derrick Groves was hiding in. And most of the home's entrances here in Southwest Atlanta had been breached, and the home itself really completely trashed. Now, McQueen did tell us the tenant that was renting from him was a young woman. He said he wasn't sure when exactly she started renting the property because he had been out of town.
They paid rent. I treat them as a regular customer, as a regular occupant. I don't know nothing about their background. All I know is that they look like, where you get this kind of money from? It was just, they struck me kind of strange.
I've read about it.
Anytime I've ever rented out a place, I'm pretty sure that they did a background check on me. So, yeah, don't know what that's all about.
And saw it on TV, but that was New Orleans, not across the street.
And investigators did say Wednesday night that they believed other people were staying in this home with Groves, and that they said they would face charges if they find that they aided.
Dang, check it out. They just drove that thing right into the house. Look at how messed up the house is.
Abetted him in this escape. Now, Mrs. Clements, we spoke with, has lived on this street for 55 years. She says there was suspicious activity at the house where they found Groves, and that she first noticed it a couple of months ago. She says that when U.S. Marshals and Atlanta SWAT teams brought him back into custody on Wednesday, it was a spectacle. They told her to go back inside.
Oh, look right here. That's all boarded up where they smashed it.
When she had gone to her curb to try to get her newspaper. Again, in court Thursday morning, Derrick Groves says he waives his extradition, and a judge does tell him that means that Louisiana authorities will be in Atlanta. They have 15 days to pick him up. He can be held for up to 30 days. But for now, we will have live updates as they become available. Reporting live in Atlanta, Gabby Killett, Fox 8, Local First.
So I could not, he was supposed to have a hearing yesterday, but I could not find any information about how that went, except for that he had a hearing yesterday. So that's about it. There's no info on how he got caught, if any of those people called in like a suspicious call or whatever, or to report a suspicious activity going on over there. So, good job, Atlanta police, I guess, and not good job, NOPD. Sorry, y'all, I'm on baby duty right now. All right, guys, speaking of New Orleans, remember Senator John Kennedy, and they had that meme where he said, call a crackhead, if you don't remember, let's do a refresher. Oh, it's on Facebook. Great.
Crime is surging in Louisiana. Woke leaders blame the police. I blame the criminals. A mom should not have to look over her shoulder when she's pumping gas. I voted against the early release of violent criminals, and I opposed defunding the police. Look, if you hate cops just because they're cops, the next time you get in trouble, call a crackhead.
Well, guess what? Fucking New Orleans has done it again. New Orleans officer caught smoking meth on patrol, returned to duty after investigation. Now, this one's a doozy because homeboy was on camera doing it. I'm going to count this meth head as the same as a crackhead for this situation here. And I guess, you know, a cop and a crackhead in one. That's not like a super cop. Anyway, let's check out the story here. I didn't prep this, so of course there's an ad real quick. Let's see.
Looking for homes.
We just got 3 seconds
We're busy
of it, so
looking
let's
out
go.
for
Let's just
you.
fucking go.
Own body camera captures him breaking the law.
But as Rob Krieger explains, he was never fired, even after admitting he was addicted on duty.
All right.
4:34 a.m., December 5th, 2023. Near the edge of Orleans Parish, Officer Maurice Bailey pulls his NOPD unit into a gas station in Irish Bayou. Bailey grabs his radio, heads inside, and asks for just one thing.
I could just get one of these lighters, right?
What is it?
One of these lighters, right, too?
That one or this one?
I'm a fan.
Was it you challenging?
No, not really. I got on boots.
Reaching over the plastic divider, he grabs an item and hands it to the clerk.
You got the one you want?
You can see a green torch lighter momentarily before Bailey's arm covers his body-worn camera throughout the rest of the purchase.
657.
Had that torch, son.
In the next 4 minutes, Bailey moves his unit to the edge of the property facing toward Highway 11 and then pulls out a plastic bag that appears to contain a white substance.
That's the graveyard. I know he's soft, but it's cool.
He's straight vibing, man. He's got that music going. He's about to fucking smoke up. Check him out.
4:44.
All right, homie fucking covered his camera to buy the lighter, but he's like, you know what? Fuck it. We're smoking meth.
a.m. A call for a residential burglar alarm comes across the radio. Without responding to dispatchers, Bailey leaves the truck stop, turning south onto Highway 11.
Number 21 from Vicksburg and Navarre.
Within seconds, his body-worn camera captures this. That brand new lighter torching a white substance into a milky cloud inside a clear glass pipe.
While he's driving, he's actively driving to a scene.
All captured on Officer Maurice Bailey's active body-worn camera while driving his NOPD unit. Video of Fox 8 obtained through public records requests.
This is nuts.
That looks like meth.
What the hell? A crock pot.
That's sick.
Oh my God. That's a police officer doing that? Something that he shouldn't be doing.
Days later, an NOPD sergeant reviewing random body-worn camera footage from the 7th District spotted the incident, triggering an immediate drug screen that found Bailey tested positive for methamphetamine.
Yeah, no shit.
Officer recorded himself on his own body camera. And that just is I don't know, that part's a bit disturbing.
Skip Gallagher is a forensic scientist and NOPD watchdog. He's reviewed the NOPD's
You don't need to
Public
be a
Integrity
forensic
Bureau
scientist
case that began
to
after
know
the
that
footage
he was going to
flagged.
test
When you see
positive
the
for
video,
meth.
It's pretty damning, right? And words would be difficult to describe this.
But in internal police documents during a statement to investigators, Bailey spells it out. I will be honest with you. I really can't recall the date, but I'm guilty. It's not alleged. I was an addict dealing with an addiction.
I'm from here. Everything. I love everything about New Orleans.
Fox 8 first met Bailey in 2022 during his NOPD graduation ceremony.
Right now, an investigation is underway.
Sources say a supervisor initiated
inside of his police.
Then last year, we detailed the internal investigation as it began.
The New Orleans Police Department confirms one of their own was administratively reassigned.
I'd be fired on the spot.
I'd get fired. I would be fired.
Immediately.
But even with video evidence and a positive drug test, the NOPD didn't fire Bailey. He was administratively reassigned in December of 2023. And while records show he was on leave without pay for 7 full pay periods, he did collect nearly $13,000 in sick pay, holiday leave, and benefits.
That's what you taxpayers paid for. All you taxpayers in New Orleans paid for that fucking meth head to sit at home and get paid. And they're going to reinstate him. He's still working. He's out there on the street again.
One of those benefits, a $5,000 retention bonus, which the NOPD says
Jesus.
the city pays automatically to all city employees who meet eligibility criteria.
Can I get that job? I don't even do drugs, and that's crazy.
That video alone, I think, justifies a termination.
Metropolitan Crime Commission President Rafael Goyeneche says in this case, the NOPD should have moved swiftly.
The organization has to be the priority in this, and you cannot allow a police officer to do what was depicted in that video, remain on the force. It's not in his best interest, and it's certainly not in the best interests of the police department.
However, after nearly 5 months investigating if Bailey smoked meth on duty, NOPD Sergeant Mary Sam with the Public Integrity Bureau reported Bailey admitted to using meth while working, while operating a city vehicle, which could have been a public safety hazard. Sergeant Sam confirms the allegations in April 2024, ultimately concluding no tactical, policy, or education and training recommendations were needed by the officer. By the end of April, NOPD leadership signs off on the findings. Then in May, Maurice Bailey is back on the clock, earning thousands of dollars only months after admitting to smoking meth on the job. Goyeneche says letting Bailey keep his badge was a mistake.
He's carrying a firearm. He's impaired. His judgment is impaired. That not only puts him and the public at risk, it puts his fellow officers at risk that may be relying upon him in a call for service.
Anyway, there's that. It's a whole 10-minute video. There's still 5 minutes left. I mean, go check it out yourself. I'll post this on X right now. So if you guys are following me, you guys can check out the rest of it. But that's crazy. Like, I wonder if there's been like any issues about like, you know, squad cars being stripped down, you know, taken to the junkyard, stuff like that. But man, that's wild. Call a crackhead. Man, oh man, man, oh man, that is crazy. So NOPD, New Orleans, it's not looking good for you guys out there, man. You got people escaping from the jail. You have cops who are meth heads. The mayor is corrupt. I mean, they're voted in a new mayor, but we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, let's move on. I got a whole list of stuff. Let's see if we get through it all. So what's next? What is next? So what is next is Glock has discontinued some models, and there's a bunch of disagreement online. A bunch of people are saying, like, you know, Glock cucked out. I don't know. I think they're trying to avoid a big lawsuit. I don't really fault them for that. It's one of the best pistols you could get. I mean, that's affordable. So having them change their design a little bit for the consumer still being able to purchase the pistol, I mean, I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. But we will read this story from the Economic Times. Why did Glock discontinue pistol models? Here's why. Glock has officially announced an extensive variant of commercial pistol models as discontinued, making it one of the largest portfolio transitions in the company's history. The move influences models in Generation 3, 4, and as well as some 5, including the 17, 19, 22, and 30, and several others. As per Glock's statement, in order to focus on the products that will drive future innovation and growth, we're making a strategic decision to reduce our current commercial portfolio. The streamlined approach allows us to concentrate on continuing to deliver the highest quality and most relevant solutions of the market for the market. It's clear from offerings that optics-ready models will likely be front and center moving forward. Guns.com. They're shifting to more optics-ready, modern designs. Here we go. This is what it's really about. Glock switch considerations. A major subtext and commentary connects the decision to legislative and regulatory scrutiny regarding the so-called Glock switch, a gadget that allows automatic fire in specific pistols. In December 2024, the NRA and other groups emphasized lawsuits filed by New Jersey and Minnesota claiming Glock knowingly sells pistols convertible through small switches. Media analysis indicates that Glock may be expecting regulatory or reputational challenges, initiating the company for a portfolio cleanup in regard to further scrutiny. Man, I cannot talk today. It's late and I'm tired. Some forums directly associate the discontinued variants with models that are easily converted, while Glock states that innovation and future growth as the cause. Industry observers cite a clear correlation with switch-related challenges. So here is the list for all of the discontinued models. So Gen 4, 5, 3... Let's see, 19, Gen 4. So there you go. I know the slimline variants are not. So if you got like a single stack, here on Glock's website, it says, you know, they pretty much said what they said in that article. It's for growth. They still support discontinued models, and Glock remains fully committed to supporting the varying need of our law enforcement partners. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is all bullshit. They're doing it because of the lawsuits with the switch, although I don't think necessarily it's a bad thing. I had a customer come into work and he had some rightful complaints about what was going on. And I agree with him for the most part, although I think his take on it was just surface level. He's on his way to, you know, figuring everything out, but he's almost there. But anyway, is it a good thing? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. I am unsure how this is going to turn out. The new models are coming out under Gen V, so they must have got that from that comic book, The Boys, I guess. So we'll see. It's going to be small differences, I think. I think they're still going to look the same, still look like Glock, so we'll see. I know the patent for Generation 3 ran out, so there are a ton of Glock clones that are based off the Gen 3 variant. I think Gen 3 had just the single recoil spring rod, and the 4 and 5 have like a double. It's a little bit different, so I think that's like part of the patent. But I digress. I think that the Switch problem is not going to go away, even with Glock doing this. What's going to happen is, we're going to see a lot of Glock clones becoming popular. That's what I think. Like I said, those Gen 3 models, like everybody is copying. So there's that. All right. Next thing on the list, we got No Kings protests. So we had the No Kings protests a couple of weekends ago, and congratulations. The country still does not have a king. We never did. I mean, technically we did until the revolution, but since then, no king. So you guys did a good job, I guess. I don't know, or whatever. Yeah, I did see something that was kind of funny. There were No Kings protests around the world, but they put out like a PR memo, PR note that was like, who's they though? The organizers of the protests, okay? They put out a memo to all the protestees or whatever, organizers. Hey, we're going to call it No Tyrants instead, because like some of these places still have kings, like Canada, England, Australia, New Zealand. Like, you know, this isn't looking good for us, you know. The king might come down on us, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, change the name. So, way to go, No Kings, guys. I'll tell you what, though, they'll be begging a king, you know, come tomorrow. So, I'm just gonna kind of transition into that. So, it's Halloween. You know, it's kind of spooky night and stuff. But I think the real scary stuff is going to come tomorrow. So I don't know if a lot of you know, but the government is in a shutdown right now. So what that means is that the Congress can't agree on a budget. So what's happening is a lot of stuff is getting cut, a lot of federal services, federal fundings. And one of the things that the federal government funds is SNAP, which is supplemental nutrition and something program. Anyway, the way SNAP works is the federal government gives money to the states. The states then distribute it however they do through their programs. Well, with the government shutdown, like that money's not going anywhere. So you have everybody who's on like EBT and stuff like that. A lot of people are not going to get their benefits. Now, you know, I know a lot of people count on that, but one of the reasons why that is worrying is there are a ton of people on social media who are just straight up saying that they're going to steal from stores. They're going to rob people. They're going to steal from you. They're going to steal food. So are there going to be food riots coming? I mean, I don't know. But according to some of these things that I've been seeing, like these people are getting out of hand. So hopefully it's all talk and come tomorrow, nothing really happens. But, you know, I'm thinking like maybe closer, you know, a week or two into the month is when we might start seeing it, once like the last month supplies kind of start running out. You know what I mean? So, man, Instagram has been the place for these kind of things. So here we go. Let's see. Is this the beginning? I don't know.
Fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking.
All right, let's reboot that.
Straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you want motherfuckers start looting, what's gonna happen? Before my kids go broke in this bitch like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card, as soon as that bitch.
So she's saying Trump, there's going to be looting. I don't think that she is an informed individual because Trump and the Republicans are actively trying to get a budget resolution passed so this lady can get her food stamps or whatever. So she's actually upset at the wrong person, wrong people. I mean, all these politicians sucks, but it's really the Democrats that are holding this up. So let's let her continue, I suppose.
They say, ain't no pendant balance on there. I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm going to have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your ass so hard you going to think a Jet 2 holiday hit your bitch ass if you think I ain't finna walk out that stuff. And please follow me to that motherfucking car. If you feeling motherfucking froggy, bitch, you ain't going to make it back to your motherfucking position at that fucking Walmart store. I'm telling you.
All right. So this individual is a Walmart shopper. She let us know at least where to avoid. And she's going to have a cousin with her who's going to punch y'all in the face. So don't even follow her. You heard her. Anyway, this chick got me cracking up. We got more, guys. This isn't the only one. Here we go. Reload. We're going to pause. We're going to turn on the sound. Here we go. This one says, you are racist for clutching your purses, but we're going to steal your purses if EBT is cut. Here we go.
Y'all was clutching y'all purses before. This gonna be the time that you need to clutch them. Y'all was doing all that shit at the wrong time. But this is y'all time to show out. Show out then. I ain't gonna be mad at you.
All I know is if they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with two big ass carts. And ain't bet nobody
Bitch
better do
looks
nothing
like a
because my
man.
man coming hard behind me and it only take him one time to punch your ass.
Yeah, I told y'all, with or without EBT, me and mine gonna eat.
Clock it. Of course we gonna eat.
On who? On cuz now.
That was a cart full of processed like breakfast sandwiches, corn dogs, Hot Pockets.
We gonna eat.
They gonna eat.
My people. I wish we stopped crying about this motherfucking EBT card. At the end of the day, they trying to see is we gonna stick together. And we are gonna stick.
So that first one in this video string said, we robbing white people on 11/1. This one says EBT recipients are planning a mass theft event for November 3rd at Walmart. Anyone else think they should be cut off of EBT for life? So I don't know. Let's see.
Stick together. Fucking November 3rd at 6:30, we're going to Walmart. We're going to fucking Walmart. And at 7:30.
Is that 6:30 Central or Pacific or Eastern? Are you all going at the same time, or is it going to be like staggered throughout the country? Everybody go at 6 your time.
We're going to walk out of Walmart with our fucking buggies, okay? The thing is, they can catch everybody. You feel me? All you got to do is run, Forrest, run, okay? We have to stick to fucking together. It don't even matter. As long as we gonna have everything we need for Thanksgiving, that's all that fucking matters, bitch. Run, Forrest, run. Remember, put it in your calendar. November 3rd, 6:30.
Remember the 3rd of November. All these people are, when all the Walmarts and grocery stores close and move the fuck out of these fucked up neighborhoods with all these fucked up people, and then they're going to be all, oh, we're in a food desert. How come nobody will build a store here? This is fucking why, dude. It's like a EBT subsidy followed by no subsidy. Then we're just going to fuck your business up. It's crazy.
To 7:30. You better be running up that motherfucking.
Y'all was clutching y'all purses before.
Here it is again.
This gonna be the time that you need to clutch them. Y'all was doing all that shit at the wrong time.
So I am going to be as straightforward as I can to everybody. Starting tomorrow, make sure that you are well regulated, You're watching your surroundings, and if your life is threatened or your family's life is threatened or any bodily harm is threatened, please, 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 legally and with as much force as you can, defend yourself. Hopefully you're smart enough to get what I'm saying. I mean, this is crazy. Why are they robbing white people? Like, that's crazy. Racist much? Let's move on. It gets crazier.
Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store. So...
It's not even November yet, and they're doing it.
They wanted $7 for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps.
Bitch, that's better than bullion. You know why that's $7. That's better than bullion. Come on now. Come on now.
Anymore, they cut me off. So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole. Okay, they wanted $9 for this. I said, oh, I don't got $9. Then they wanted $2 for this. They wanted, sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7
horse and cheese
for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed. I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay.
Please
let me show you
out.
the most important thing to me.
It's not
short
salmon.
Ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat.
Oh no.
How many do you think that I got?
She thinks that the label is what beeps. She thinks that the label is what beeps, guys. Like, she's got like a 12 IQ, bro. The label on steak will beep out the door of a grocery store.
All
right.
How many short ribs is that? Hi, you guys. I'm out of the store.
This again.
So
better than bullion.
They wanted
$7
for this. Mind you, I don't have food stamps anymore. They cut me off.
Tenderizer.
So I only had $22 left in food stamps. So this is what I stole.
Tenderizer.
Okay, they wanted $9 for this.
I
said,
boxes
I
of
don't got
horse
$9.
and cheese.
Then they wanted
Tic
$2
Tacs
for this.
and
They
some
wanted,
short ribs, bro.
Sorry, it's all fucked up because it's been in my purse. $7 for this. I'm making some stuffed salmon today. These are needed.
Bro.
I'm not paying $7 for that. Okay.
Oh
Let me show you the most important thing to me. Short ribs. Take off the label so that you don't beep. Get your fucking meat. How many do you think that I got?
Take off those labels, guys. Just remember, just take the labels off. You'll never beep. Just fucking rip the tags off your shirts. Take the labels off your meat, and you won't beep. Ay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You ready? Come on. Play. Reload. Come on. Don't do me like that now. Page unresponsive. Let's move on.
With the cart. Kale, mashed potato, greens, dressing. It's for all people. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out. This is what America.
That's just a collection of people threatening to rob and steal because their food stamps got cut off. And this one was great. Too bad it's bugging out.
I'm telling you, this is going to be a thing. People are going to start, instead of stealing groceries from the stores, they're going to start watching people go to their cars.
Listen closely. Listen closely, my subscribers. Listen closely, because this is happening.
And they're going to take all of their groceries. And you know what the store going to do? Not our problem. Not our business. It's outside the store. They didn't do it in the store. It's not our property. Call 911. Call the authorities. Make a report.
Getting too crazy there.
They're going to leave your ass for dead. And people are really going to be stealing people carts of groceries out of the grocery parking lot. I'm telling you. It seems like it's headed that way. Now, what other choices are people going to have to find food?
If somebody tries to steal your cart of groceries that you just paid for, I highly recommend that you unleash the most lawful amount of violence that you can on a person.
To eat. Because people about to be out here struggling. They about to be out here bad. So do you really think they're going to look at you with all these groceries, packing it in your car, about to go home and feed your family from the, hard-earned money that you made from working your job that afforded you the affordability to buy those groceries? They ain't going to give a fuck. They ain't going to care. They going to snatch them bags up out your hand and be like, I wish you would. And some just might lose their for it. And it ain't worth it.
Yep. It's not worth it.
People are going to start.
Let that be a warning to anybody who tries to fuck with any of us. It's not worth it. So don't even do it. Don't fucking do it. Don't even try to fucking do it. Don't try to steal groceries from anybody. Don't try to rob white people. Don't try to rob anybody. Because this guy over here, he wish a motherfucker would. Come learn a lesson the hard way. I'm tired of it. We need to put America first. It's time to discourage this sort of behavior. I mean, it's all over the internet. We're robbing white people. We're stealing food. Everybody go steal from Walmart. Steal, commit crime. This lady here said it. You work hard for your hard-earned money and you go buy your food from your family. And guess what? These people don't give a flying fuck. They're going to snatch it from you. They're going to take it and they're going to challenge you. So that's what's going on. That's how it is. And that's what's really scary. So happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Hope it was a good show. It's a crazy one out there, and it's only getting crazier. So I hope everybody stays well regulated. Make sure you got an extra magazine. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.